Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. In this game, we'll see Washington going up against Milwaukee. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got McLaughlin. Smith is out there with Dandridge. Then there's Robertson. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Washington, Julius Randle is out there with McAdoo. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Roy. And it's Russell in at the point.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. Pass to McAdoo. Over Smith. Outside for Roy. 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Roy. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here is McLaughlin. Here's Dandridge. The Bucks working the ball around.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of this game. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Russell looking around. Puts up a three. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. On offense, here are the Bucks. Stolen by Roy. Driving the lane over Robertson. Outside Russell. It's deflected. Here's Roy. Outside for Randle. Dandridge pulls it in. Pass to Robertson. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Randle on him. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's Roy. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Robertson against Russell. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Robinson. And the shot falls short this time. Russell with it. Picked up by Robertson. McAdoo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Dandridge. Pulls it up. No good from Robertson. Randle down low. Dandridge defending. Roy from outside. He shoots again. And McAdoo kicks to Randle. Tries again. Oh, he can't hit.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Robertson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Robinson. No good from Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Washington's ball. Out to Russell. From outside the arc. Rebound by Smith.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And there's the call on Roy. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. A different look for Milwaukee. Cunningham, he's checked in for Dandridge, and Allen subbed in for Robertson. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Allen finds Cunningham. Russell against Allen. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. They grab their own miss. Here is McLaughlin. Goes back up. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar.
If you want to throw out of a double team in the NBA, you really have to sell it.
Outside Russell. Pass to Roy. Fires from deep. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
Allen surveying the D. Smith the pass to McLaughlin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot. Two here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For Milwaukee, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. First one falls for him. And Washington going with a whole new group here. The Bucks also changing it up. Miller's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Robertson in for Greg Smith.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Now here's White. Pass to Howard. Now White. Down low, just 5 to shoot. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Ooh, when the brow gets up, you better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
Robertson against Anunoby. Here's Robertson. Here's Miller. And it's White with the rebound. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Anunoby outside. On the 3 off target. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Washington out in front. They're up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
White is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Markkanen. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Howard in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Scooped up. Davis out to White. Howard setting the pick for White. Knocks down the 3 ball. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
The kick out to Anunoby. Launches it. And Davis throws it down.
It's so hard trying to keep Davis off the glass. He's just so big, so strong, and has the athleticism.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Miller's checked in for Milwaukee. Dandridge comes in for Collins. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Robertson. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Anunoby. Offensive rebound. White, wide open. He fires. And Washington again with the bucket.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Dandridge with the screen on Anunoby. To the inside. To halt the run. Back to Robertson. And another shot. Markkanen with the block.
And how about Markkanen using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Anunoby. And the Bucks with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Miller, and McLaughlin subbed in for Allen. Both free throws good from Anunoby. And the Bucks with possession here. It's a 10-point game. And stolen by White. And White slams it in.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Anunoby passes to White. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Timeout called the Bucks. Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Allen's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's stolen by White. And there's the drive. Yep, that one goes. White's got the lead up to 14 now for Washington. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Washington.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I also have to call out how they've outworked their opponent, doing a great job of crashing the offensive glass and just creating those second chance points.
Pass to McLaughlin. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Clock at 6. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Dandridge against Markkanen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Washington.
Markkanen in the corner. And Markkanen throws it down.
And I like that. Markkanen needs to play like a 7-footer because he's got the talent, but he also has a pretty strong frame when he wants to use it.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it out to Allen. It's stolen by White. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down hard.
Uh-oh, okay. AD put a little something extra on that jam. That's not fair. Let's just say that.
59 seconds left to play here in the half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Anunoby against McLaughlin. 2 points. That one goes. McLaughlin's got 6.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
White looking around. High post, Davis. And they double up Davis. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Here's Howard. Outside, Markkanen. Steps back on the wing, Davis. Fires for 3. Cans it from downtown. Davis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
It's the confidence I love when Davis just catches it and shoots it. He doesn't second-guess himself. He just lets it fly.
And White with the stuff.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Allen for three, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Washington. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break.